Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another 15 rolls of nickels that we're going to be going through. It's the same bank as last time, and I can't wait to get started. But first off, let me show you guys the rolls they gave me. So I asked for 15 rolls again. They gave me two of these kind, one of those kind, two of these kind. These are obviously all customer wrapped. One of this, which I did look through the enders because one of those rolls is where I found a foreign coin last time. Actually, three of them. I had a foreign ender. Two of these diamond rolls that are cool. And 7 of these rolls, which obviously some customers turned in. They're obviously all customer wrapped. I don't think I have to say that again. But I can't wait to get into these 15 rolls. I wanted to ask for more, but it's kind of a small bank, so I didn't really want to run them out of stuff. One thing I thought about is once we actually get through all the coins, once we have all our finds up top here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pick up, I am recording on my phone, I'm going to pick up my phone and just kind of pan out and zoom in on the coins so you guys can see them. Let's get started. This roll is already kind of bursting out at me, so I think I'll start with it. This roll might be heavy by a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain about getting more than necessary. Never will. And already, roll number 1, we have a find. It's going to be a 1946 Philadelphia minted nickel. It actually looks really good for 1946. That'll be our first find. I'll put it right up here, and I will show that at the end of the video. What I'm really after are buffalo nickels, war nickels, and foreign coins are always a great addition. Anything older than 1960 I do keep, especially if, well, this one could be older as well. Let me see, it is a 1971. It looks a little bit off-center, but I don't think it's like enough, really. It looks a little bit like an off-center strike. But this whole roll, we got 1 coin, so that's good. Getting a coin, at least 1 coin in our first roll is always a good sign. This one looks weird. I'm gonna take a look at it. It doesn't look old. Yeah, it's 1998. I knew it didn't look old though. We're chilling. I kind of didn't set up what I was gonna dump them in, so I guess I'm just gonna pick up this bag here. Oh boy, everything's kind of falling apart here. There we go. I think that's about centered. Yeah, it is. All right. You know, let's just jump into this roll. I'm kind of excited about this roll. I don't know. So the same kind of weird customer wrapped rolls. We're going to found those 3 foreign coins last time. 2 were from the Bahamas. 1 were from the Cayman Islands. And it doesn't look like we're going to have anything foreign popping out at me yet. But this one looks kind of older. 1969. Of course, not old enough for me to keep. This one looks a little bit weird, but it's 1981 Denver. This one looks like it could be old, but it's not. 1969. This one looks very modern. 2017. I was hoping I would finally get to see some 2024 coins, but it doesn't look like it. 1964 on that one. Nothing here is popping out at me. 1975. Kind of bummer for that roll. I had some high hopes about that roll, but again, this is kind of what you expect with customer wrapped rolls. Some of the rolls are going to be very, very good. Others are just not going to be good. So that's just going to be how the cookie crumbles. Looks like a 2021 ender on this one. I didn't really check the enders either. I just got home like 5 minutes ago. So, or just got home and I'm just hopping right in. 1960 on the cusp of staying, but 1957, that is our second find. 1957 Denver, I think. Yes, 1957 Denver. That's good. Another good find. Put that up there. My goal here is just to find a buffalo nickel. I really want one. Buffalo nickels, I think, were minted 1938 and before. So I really want to find one of them. We've come very, very close. We found nickels from 1939. I think on 2 occasions, maybe more. We found some in the early 40s, a whole lot, but we've not found a buffalo nickel. And because they look so different, usually there's a whole lot of people taking them out of circulation because what are they doing there in the first place? This roll, though, we've had just that one. Nothing else is popping out at me. I'm going to take a little bit more time to look because in the last hunt, as I was dumping my coins into a coin machine, I noticed that one of the nickels were 1946. So I definitely missed one in one of my previous hunts. That's not good. I shouldn't be missing nickels. So I'm going to take a little bit more time. This one looks kind of older as I'm just opening it up. No, it's 1977. Not as old as I thought it was. It's kind of cool that I can just open them up like that. I probably shouldn't be able to. This one looks very weird, but it's only 1991. It looks like absolutely nothing. Maybe this one could be older in this roll. No, 1964. This one could be older as well. 1948, okay. All right, 1948, I think that's a Denver mint mark. It is 1948 Denver. Very good. Find number 3 on the board. This one looks like it could be older as well. 1964 is not, as does this one. 1964 again. 64s really screw with me. This one looks like it could be as well. That one's even, oh no, it's 1 year before, 1963. It just looks like it's in really good shape. So I'm just going to put it up here. I'm not going to consider that a find, but it's just probably going to replace a coin that I already have in there. Already have in my collection. And these 64 nickels are really screwing with me. I think that one, okay, yeah, this one's a 60. Nothing else looks old enough for me to really flip it over. So I think that's that roll complete. Now, another thing about nickels is that you do have the very, very, very rare chance of finding a V nickel. I've seen it happen a few times in rolls. That was before the buffalo nickel. So you do have an extremely rare chance of finding something like that. But again, I really don't expect that to happen. I don't really expect a buffalo nickel to happen either. I just want to find some cool stuff. That's about it. 1961 on that one. This one looks older. 1958, another find on the board. It's a 58 Denver. I think this one's also a 58 Denver. I'm just going to slap it right on top there. Doesn't really look like anything else. Maybe this one, but I don't think so. Yeah, 1980s. That's 1964. Nothing here that we will keep other than that 58. This roll feels like heavy. Like it looks like we're gonna actually have like an extra nickel in here. I just think that because of the way they were all put in there. I'm gonna say we might be heavy by 2 rolls. So I might have actually won 10 cents already. Might be very very good. Just going through rolls and making money. Always what you want to see. Unfortunately, this one looks like it has absolutely nothing in it. Like nothing I even want to flip over. Maybe this one, but I don't have any hopes for it because it's 1988. We got maybe this one, but 1974. And nothing here that I really want to flip over. Is that one a 2024? No, it's 2016. I'm really blind. It's all right though. Nothing. We have a bison. No, it's an ocean view. Yeah, some of the 04, 05 nickels are pretty cool because they have. Oh man, I just blanked on Jefferson. But some of them have Jefferson's face instead of looking like in front of you or to the left. This one looks to the right, and it's like forward. So I guess it looks kind of cool. It looks different, but really the only thing you're looking for when a nickel looks like this is the speared bison which is of course a variety, and it could bring in some good money. Which is not bad. All right, unlocking this one. This roll looks like it's falling apart. That could be a good sign, but it could also not be a good sign. It mean this roll's been around a whole lot. It could also mean that a lot of the coins in here are old, which is clearly not the case. This roll does look like it's sat there a little bit. I don't really see a whole lot of modern coins in here, but I don't see a whole lot of old coins in here either. Like 2012, 2014, 2011, like there's not a whole lot of 2020s or something like that here. This one, look at 2013, 2010. That one has the gunk on it. Ooh. Seen better days. 1964. Yeah, nothing later than 2014. So I'm going to say whoever turned this in was probably looking through these nickels, but at the same time, probably turned them in about 8-9 years ago. And it's probably been sitting down there since, which would explain why the nickel roll was pretty much falling apart. This one is pretty much falling apart too, so I think it will be more of the same, but again, we'll see. Look at 2014, 2013. Yeah, we have another, this one looks very modern. Again, 2014. I mean, that looks like mint state, so let's say this is probably turned in 2014, 2015. And we have the bison coin here. It's the modern, it's not a buffalo. That one looks kind of older. This could be a find. 1954, that is a find. And 1954 Philadelphia. That's good. Another bison. This is of course, the 2005 bison. It's not speared, so pretty cool variety if you manage to find a speared bison. But nothing else it looks like in this roll. We do have 5 finds still, 5 finds, and we have 7 rolls to go. So we are not doing bad by any stretch of the imagination. But again, I wanna have at least one find that really cements this nickel hunt as a good hunt. Oh boy, this one. Have to actually open. Oh, no. It's going to be very silly watching this. Was that a foreign? Oh, it is. We have our first foreign. That is a Canadian nickel. This is one that I would expect to find, frankly, living kind of close to the Canadian border. I live in Pennsylvania, and specifically the area of Pennsylvania I live in, like I can drive to Niagara Falls in like 5.5 hours. So again, you'd really think that I would find, like if I were to find a foreign coin, it would be Canadian. And as we have here, we have, of course, the Queen. It's a pretty good looking coin, I would have to say. And it's from 1987. I forget the date, but I want to say it's somewhere in the earlier 80s. I want to say it's 1982, frankly, that the Canadian Mint, before 1982, were manufacturing nickels full of 99.9% nickel, and after that they switched. The 99.9% nickels, which is very funny to say out loud, are worth, I think, a dime, 12 cents now, but anything after that is, of course, just a foreign coin that is cool to find, but doesn't really have a lot of value. But look at the rest of the roll. This could be good. This coin looks older, and it is 1959, Denver, I think. Or is that a San Francisco? Nope, that's a Denver. 1959 Denver. The rest of the roll. This one, 1983. I thought that would be older, but it is not. This one, 1982. That, it really says 82. I really thought that was going to be a find. A bison. Let's see, 2005 bison. Nothing cool there. 1972. We did find a Canadian, though. That's good, but again, I find a whole lot of Canadians, especially Canadian pennies. Not too much Canadian nickels or anything else. I'm going to say this coin here is going to be a find. It's not a war nickel, but it looks pretty old. And 1950? 1950, I think that is at least a semi-key date. If you turn it over and it has the Denver Mint, that is the key date. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't looking to see if it had the Denver Mint mark, but that is insane. We have a 1950 nickel. And it's a Denver. We have found it. 1950 Denver nickel. That is the key date of key dates to find. That is insane to have found in a roll. That is crazy. We've just found a 1950 Denver nickel. That is amazing. I forget how many of those were minted, but I want to say it's less than 3 million. I'm just going off memory on that one. But that is crazy. We've just found a 1950 Denver nickel. I've seen collectors, like Rob Finds Treasure, go through like hundreds of boxes looking for them, and I've managed to find them at one bank in like 30 rolls. That's insane. Maybe more like 40, but a 1950 Denver nickel? Are you serious? That is, that's the find of the year. That is the find of the year. 1950 Denver. That is crazy. with the Canadian. That is nuts. 1950 Denver nickel found in rolls. That is insane. And this one looks old as well. I don't see a mint mark on it though, so it's going to be a Philadelphia, whatever it is. Okay, the rolls are spilling out, but this looks really good so far. I'm just gonna put this nickel back here. Oh, okay, I have a find like peeking out at me. I think it says 1947. I think it does. It does say 1947. We have a 1947 Philadelphia nickel. I still can't believe we found a 1950 Denver. That's crazy. I found a 1949 S like a few months ago, which is a semi-key date, like just in change, like not even hunting coins. Like I just found it in change. I was just going through my change that I got from like I forget what is this? What the hell is this? Someone shaved this down? I have no clue what this is. It's a 2001 Philadelphia, but it feels like it's been like shaved or something. I have no clue. I've never seen this before. What the hell? I don't know. I'm just gonna put it over there. I have no clue what's going on with that coin. I'm gonna zoom these in. Remember at the end. I'm sure you all are dying to see the 1950 Denver nickel. That is insane though. We've found a 1950 Denver. That's a 1964. This looks like it could be older as well, but it's not. It's 1989. That is insane. I still can't believe we found a 1950 Denver. I was not what I expected to find, because I know that's so stupidly rare. I think your chances of finding that, I don't know what your chances of finding that are actually, but that's insane that you found a 1950 Denver. That is crazy. 1950 Denver nickel. Why? All right, let's see what we got in this roll. I don't think anything could top the 1950 Denver. I mean, unless we find, oh, there's a 1947. Okay. I thought that was going to be a little bit more modern, but I think it's 1947. Is that San Francisco? 1947 San Francisco. Nice. I've lost count. I didn't expect to have this many finds, so like I didn't expect for there to be this much room, or this little room rather. Just wow, that's nuts. That is crazy. We found 1950 Denver. I can't believe that. Like, that is one of the rarest nickels to ever exist. And we just found it. Yeah, we just found it. And we have another bison, but no speared bison. That is nuts. What is a 1950 Denver doing here? Like, why? I mean, I'm still in disbelief. We found it. This is crazy. And honestly, I got home and I was like debating filming this. Isn't that like, that would have been crazy if I didn't have that on film. If I wasn't recording and I found a 1950 Denver, no one would believe me. But here we are. What is that? That is a Jefferson, but it looks... Okay, I was going to say it looks really old, and I saw the date, and it's literally like the year I was born, so it can't be that old. Wait, did I say 1940? No, I thought I said 1947. I'm like, 1947's... Oh, this could be a find. Let's see what that is. No, 1970, I lied. What is this, though? How? How did I find a 1950 Denver? That is crazy. 1970. That is nuts. That is just nuts. Yeah, I don't know what to say still. I still don't know what to say. 1950 Denver. How have I been going through coins for like not even maybe 2 months and I find it? Are you serious? People go years without finding them. I think we were heavy nickel there as well. This one looks weird. And then just to make things better, we have a war nickel. It says 1943. It has the big Philadelphia up top. Just to make things better. And yeah, that's crazy. Now we have a war nickel as well. So war nickels were minted some of the 1942s, and then all of the 1943s, 1944s, 1945s are 35% silver. This one's a little bit worn down, but again, in melt value alone, it's worth like $1. So how do you know if it's a war nickel? Well, first, obviously, it has the big Philadelphia on top. So it's a 1943 Philadelphia. I could put it next to a normal nickel, and you'll see that it has the big Philadelphia up top of the building, whereas the other ones do not. And also, if you drop it, right, that's how normal nickel should sound. And this is the silver nickel. You can hear the ring, right? You can hear like the ding when it hits the table there. That is crazy. I still can't believe it. I'm gonna put it right on top of the 50 Denver. I don't care. Now we now have two of the best finds known to mankind. Although I do think the 50 Denver is significantly better than the war nickel. But again, a war nickel though is still very welcomed. Yeah, we have a war nickel and a 50 Denver in 15 rolls. That is nuts. Another bison. I'm not. No speared bison there. This is crazy. 1966. No keeper on that. No siree. We have 2 rolls to go. I don't want this hunt to end though. A war nickel and a 50 Denver. Wait. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 finds. We have 10 finds, a foreign, kind of like a really good looking coin. And we have this weird 2001 that I don't know what's going on with it. And we have a 50 Denver and a war nickel. I know a lot of collectors would be very happy finding them in like 3 boxes, but I just go through 15 rolls and find both. 1943 Philadelphia. That's insane. I'm still a loss for words, so we've already found the 50 Denver. What even is there to find? The Buffalo nickel, probably. And a sense avoided me. 1964, that one looks very modern. 2021. I'm just looking for the 2024s. Of course, I'm not going to keep them when I find them, but I just want to find one, you know? 1980 something, but yeah, it looks like there's nothing else in here, really. Maybe this. No, it's a 64. 1970. Well, I think, like, is it weird that now I feel bad almost So I just started hunting nickels, and now I've found like the biggest find there is, and this feels heavy as well. This feels like we've been stuffed an extra nickel or two. Oh my god. This one really does not want to come out. Look at it, it's like against the thing here. Yeah, you know what? I might just have to rip this roll. I don't want to do it, but I think I'm going to have to. Actually, what if I try to make it come out of the other side? Oh, there we go. It looks like we are not going to have a parting gift. Or maybe we will. Oh my god, the phone. Could I just... Alright, that is my phone. I'm going to close the door. Hopefully it'll go away. Yeah, my phone likes to... The house phone likes to just ring when I'm home, apparently. But yeah, there's something else I really want to flip over and find out the date here because everything looks very modern. Except for that one, maybe. 1981, though. Nothing too old. But alright, now is the time that I said at the end of the video that I would pick up the phone. Not the house phone, obviously. And show you guys all of the finds. I'm just going to organize them a little bit. It's Canadian. I'm just going to put these like up here. Those are like a miscellaneous finds. Wait. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Like, where's my 1950 Denver, dude? Where is it? I'm going to organize them by date, I think. I think our oldest find was actually the war nickel, which I'm not going to complain about. I did a really bad job of sorting these, by the way. 1940. Okay, so this is another 47. There's our precious 1950 Denver. 1959, 1958, 1957, 1954. Okay, so I'm now going to pick up the phone. So this is our first find. It is a 1943 war nickel. Very cool. Next find, 1946. And you can see that one is a Philadelphia. I'm struggling to kind of find these. Both these are 1947s. You can see one of them. Oh my god. I want to zoom in here, but focus. There we go, 1947 San Francisco and a 1947 Philadelphia. Next find, 1948 Denver. And here it is, the big one, 1950. To make it even better, there it is, the Denver mint mark. How did I find this? I'll show this again. There it is. You can clearly see the Denver mint mark on the right. And if I flip it over, 1950. I still can't believe I found that. Like, it's zooming out way too far. All right, and now we have the 1954. See, it is just a Philadelphia. 1957. Denver. Actually, that looks kind of weird. I don't know. I think like that is definitely Denver, but it looks almost like something's a little bit wrong with it there. I don't know. And then we have the 1958 Denver and the 1959 Denver. And now for our miscellaneous type finds. This is the weird coin I was telling you about. 2001. Look at the head there. Jefferson has clearly seen better days. And then if you flip it over, there's that. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. I have no clue. Now we have this 1963. It just looks really good. I think, yeah, it is a Philadelphia. And we did find a Canadian. You could see lovely Queen Elizabeth, and it is a 1987. So that's the hunt. And again, I'm just gonna go back here. 1950 Denver. That's insane. And with that, I think I'll see you guys next time. Just pan out and just show you guys everything we found. That's crazy. We found a lot. But with that, I'll leave you guys go. Have a good one. Bye-bye.